Badlands. Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
Good evening and welcome to Flow episode 17. How is everybody doing today? I see that the chat is going. I see Ash's name in here. My darling Cherie. Oh, Ash 1776. Going with the flow of my day, and I ended up here. Oh, what a wonderful day you're having then, of course. Greetings all from Bay Theater Dave. Greetings, Bay Theater Dave. Marcy serve. Is Cam awake yet? LOL. Oh, Jackie must have been saying some stuff about me during her show. All right, guys. I saw Eleanor in there. How you doing? S. Buzen says Alpha Show said it started at the same time, but they just changed it. Oh, well, maybe we'll get some of his loyals. He's got some loyal fans over there. By the way, guys, let me know. Let me get to the bottom. Let me know if this sound is all right for you guys, because I'm trying to switch over to my headphones, and I think that the sound right now is just on the computer. Let me see. Jessica's here. Hey, everybody, flowing and working. Jessica, you're always working. I love and respect you. I appreciate you. Oh, there he is. Let's go, dogs. 34 Lukash. That's my buddy Danny. He said, let's go, dogs. Yeah, Dan, what was the final score? Put that in the chat. I think it was it 45-7, or did we score again? I turned it off because I was trying to get everything set up for my show. Oh, I know it sounds so weird, guys. There's no sound. Let's see. I'm feeling a little bit of a stroll right now. Ooh, this is fun. All right. Great sound. Oh, 1, 2, 3. RMAGA1 with the hugging emoji. Thank you. Hugs back. Grace Queen. Grace Queen with 2 U's says great sound. Thank you very much. All right, y'all. Seems like everything's going A-OK sound-wise. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna real quick. I just saw Dan said, let's see. He said 45-7. Yep. Jackie said Marshall. Yeah. First of all, Marshall is at least somewhat decent. They have a decent history of football. You know, they had I think Chad Pennington went there, but I can't think of his name. Randy Moss. Randy Moss went to Marshall. So love you too, brother. Great to see you. Thanks for being here, man. I know that you have busy weekends. I know you're switching up work now, so I don't know how your schedule is, but I know you usually have weekends are the only time you get to do stuff. So I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to come chill, man. Love you, brother. Hopefully I'll see you next weekend. All right, y'all. Let's get into our ads for today. I switched up the layout on my computer. So, actually, no. First thing we're going to do is we are going to pull up. Let's see. So we're going to pull up the rants from last week because I missed a few at the end, and I want to make sure I get these. So let me know when you guys can see this. All right. So the first one we got is Rocky Top Apologist for $2. He says, Cam, my family, Jennifer and Ford, enjoyed meeting you at GART. Thanks for the photo op. I had an idea for an outro, the Corso video. You turned it off as we were about to cry. Go Big Orange. All right. First of all, y'all's team looked good. Thank you so much for the $2. Sorry for missing at the end. Your team looked good today. Was it the Aguilar, the quarterback? He's I think he's the perfect type of quarterback for just Heupel. We had him actually at UCF for a while, Heupel, and I'm a fan of his offense for sure. But thank you so much, man. And you know what? I probably will end with that video today. I think it's perfect for it. So if you're in the chat, send me over the link again. I could probably find it on my X account, but thank you so much. Team Smooth, $5. Kudos to chat. You're spurring them well, Cam. Thank you very much, Team Smooth. Rocky Top Apologist. Cam, I sent an invite in the hype video for our college pick'em game to Jackie on Telegram. Have her share, please. You and JB get on. CanCon is a fan too, and I bet Ghost would like. I bet Ghost would like. Yeah, I think a lot of people would. If it's I guess if it's pick'ems, you don't have to. If you can jump in the middle of the season or like once it started, I think a lot of people would like that. That's for $2. Thank you so much, brother. And then Unati for $5 says, our family sport is making puns and playing on words with the crying laughing emoji. Thank you so much, Unati. Yeah, we had a good time last episode, joking around about that stuff. So let me get into our first ad, and then I don't know if you guys can tell, but I was sneezing a whole bunch earlier. My eyes are like super bloodshot. So when I go to do the ad read, I'm going to put some eye drops in so that so that my eyes don't feel like they're burning. I feel like a dragon just blew like hot breath all over my eyes. But anyway, all right, y'all. Let's get to our first ad read. I'm really feeling this song right now. I don't always love the songs, but this one's vibing with me. I don't know what happened to my ad reads, guys. I had them pulled up earlier. Talk amongst yourself, class. So first up, let me turn the volume down a little bit. So first up, we have I want to get the name correct. So we have My Fireside. Fire up your backyard with My Fireside's epic Labor Day sale. Score an American-made fire pit forged from 100% heavy gauge stainless steel, tough as nails and built to last forever. Make it your own with customizable, interchangeable plates that scream you. Forget those lame closed box competitors. My Fireside fire pits blast 360 degrees of cozy, radiant heat, warming up everyone in the crew. Proudly veteran owned and operated, they even throw in a free pocket of Declaration of Independence and Constitution with every order, because nothing says America like freedom. Plus, every purchase fuels the Simplify America's Fund, supporting our nation's heroes. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. Through Labor Day, My Fireside Big Guy bundles are blazing 25% off. Grab this red hot deal before it's gone. Light up your nights and spark the vibe of freedom at badlandsmedia.tv/fire. That's badlandsmedia.tv/fire. And wow, that one was nice and butchered by me. But yeah, guys, you probably heard BB and John talking about it a bunch. I know that BB really loves his. Give me just a second, guys. I know BB really loves his. Let me just get into the next ad read. But yeah, make sure you check out badlandsmedia.tv/fire. Our next one is going to be our buddy over at MyPillow, Mike Lindell. A large retail store just canceled a huge order, leaving MyPillow with a ton of extra MyPillows. But you know what? That's their loss and your gain. MyPillow is offering the classic collection for wholesale prices. Only $19.98 for a standard MyPillow, but it gets even better. For a limited time, they're going to offer their entire classic collection at wholesale prices. Get queen size MyPillows for just $24.98. Upgrade to king size for only $29.98. Get the body pillows for $39.98 and multi-use MyPillows for only $12.98. So go to mypillow.com and use promo code Badlands or call 1-800-795-5154 to take advantage of wholesale pricing and receive 100% in free digital gifts when your order is $75 or more. That's right. Get the standard MyPillow for only $19.98. Go to mypillow.com or call 1-800-795-5154 and use promo code Badlands to get the standard MyPillow for only $19.98. All right. And with that, we're going to get into the show. So let me pop back over with the chat real quick. How are y'all doing? Magic Consultations. I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before. Great to see you. Friend of Christ at 123R Mago 1 corrected my mistake. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but good to see you both. Different song. All right. So obviously everybody knows, you can tell by what I'm wearing, that today is the kickoff of, I call it week 0. I think it's actually called week 0, but this is the first week of college football. And it also just happens to be the 17th episode. God had in his plans for it to be that way because there are multiple episodes that I ended up canceling that I was not planning on canceling. So I'm glad that it was able to line up this way. Raw Shark Lives. College foosball. Yep. College foosball season is here. Oh man. Let's see. Magatheo says, good evening. Cam, such an honor to be able to share this time with people of such high caliber. With the radiating heart. Whatever those things are called, emoji. Thank you so much, brother. And I feel the same with you. What a time. Of Christ, 17 kick, right? 17. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. I think I can do that. Yeah, so Jackie made this for me a while back. You've probably seen the logo all over the place, but this is the close-up of it. And I believe she used AI to do it, but I'm not totally sure. She can tell you guys in the chat whenever she's done setting up or whatever. She just got back from the store. So anyway, yeah. And you just heard the cat probably meowing. Hold on a second. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because the 17th episode, it's kind of like the first logo that I've had, and I think there was another one. Jackie's gonna have to find it for me, but yeah, I just love this thing. It's pretty awesome. Dev House One says that's awesome. Wow. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So anyway, also guys, I figured out something really cool. So this is gonna blow you guys' minds real quick. Ready for this? All right. So I'm gonna add a guest to the stage. Wait, let's see if I can change. Hold on, I want to see if I can do something. All right. I'm adding a guest to the stage. It's also me. How cool is this? Texas Armadillo 76 says, stay hooked, Cam. Your outlook on the world is so measured and mature. Love that you're part of the Badlands crew. Thank you so much. And what perfect timing to be able to read that when I figured out this nonsense shenanigan. Bay Theater Dave, whoa. Yeah, I thought this was so cool. Hold on, let's see if I can lower this a little bit. No, it's gonna be, oh yeah. So like right here. Looking like Rashad Evans. I don't know why, Dan. I cannot think of who Rashad Evans is off the top of my head. Let me figure it out real quick. Oh, guys, while I'm doing this, let's just go ahead and open up the lines. I got to figure out who this Rashad Evans is that Dan was talking about. Hold Oh, let me make sure that. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so if you guys call in, we can chat. I like this. Ash 1776. Make the second camera a Jackie cam. I want to see her put her shopping away. So, let's see. I don't. Oh, she's already done putting her shopping away. I can't hear anything she's saying because I have the noise canceling on, but she's saying, "Roar, roar, 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 roar." The cam on the right has a more accurate color. Yeah, I agree. Oh, look. She's not even in the camera. There you go, Ash. Hold on. It's kind of cool. All right, guys. This is wild. Hold on. Right there, Dave. The cam on the left is a tad yellow. Yeah, I think he's got the jaundice or something. 1, 2, 3 Armaga 1. Is that called jaundice when the guy on the left? Let me see if I can readjust this. I can't hear a word that Jackie's saying again. Let's see. I think that one's less yellow. How's this look, guys? These are backwards now. All right. What's the yarn for? Debrich, what's the yarn for? Yarn. Oh, Jackie. It's for hopefully she'll get in the chat and tell you. It's for crocheting. So you guys saw the. I gotta take this one off because it's throwing me off right now. All right, let me fix this camera and then we'll figure all this out. All right, so yeah, so she there we go. Jackie _ Spada said, or Jackie Spada says, my yarn is for crocheting a cardigan. Oh, she's making a cardigan. Nice. Ash 1776. She's making a sweater for Gart with yarn called Badlands because Jackie amazing. That's no more needs to be said. What did I do wrong with this? Okay, here we go. There we go, guys. All right. Oh, the color really is called Badlands. That's cool. I mean, I figured that when Ash said it. I just didn't realize it before. Oh. So yeah, guys, if you want to call in, obviously you're more than welcome to. Let's see. I wanted to show you guys something. Also, that font you're using is hard to read. I knew it. So I switched it up because I was feeling frisky. That one's probably better. I got a big one for you blind people out there. I have great eyesight. Thank the Lord for that. But I do feel for people that can't read very well, or that can't see that well without glasses or anything. That's probably the best one. I'll leave it here for now. All right. Just says you should make Mindy Q. You should make ASMR for unpacking groceries. Yeah, so we'll just go down that rabbit hole for a second. So, all right, guys, I want to take a poll in the chat. If someone was to do let's just say I was hypothetically to do an ASMR unpacking groceries video, would you rather it be plastic bags or paper bags? So put one in the chat for plastic and 2 in the chat for paper. Oh, we got a call coming in. Hold on, caller. Jeez. Hold on. What up, Daniel? Oh, had to push 1.
You're not sharing it on the screen.
Daniel, I'm trying to share it on the screen, so hold on a second. Can you hear me? I'm trying to not have your number pop up. Oh, let me do this. All right, there we go. Oh no. It didn't pop up though. All right, I think the people can hear you now.
I was just calling to say what up.
What's up, man? I think let me make sure that everyone can hear you. I did the worst timing to do a poll, guys. I'm getting a lot of 2s. So 2s for paper bags, 1s for plastic bags. It's funny because like I get the 1 part because it does sound kind of nice, but 2, I'd much rather have paper bags. But anyway, so Dan, how funny is it that like right now you're basically we're just having a conversation, but people just happen to be listening to us on a show right now.
It's great. Hey, let's go FSU, baby.
Oh my God. So how did it end up?
Alabama lost.
You're such a Dogs fan. I don't know what the final score was, but Alabama lost, so it was a good day.
31-17.
31-17, nice. So my friend Ash 1776, she said Cam just tried to dox Daniel. She's looking out for you, bro.
Hey, us dogs ride together.
Well, I don't think she's a Dogs fan, man. She grew up in Georgia, but I don't think she's a Dogs fan. Dude, she's a Greyhound. She went to Pope.
So she's a dog.
Yeah, but
Greyhound's a dog.
Fair enough. You're the dog man, you know that. But anyway, so what have you been up to today, man?
Today I went fishing. I went to Chevelle's, the bar. Watched Lee Corso's last helmet ride.
How was that, man? I didn't watch it live.
It was pretty dope, except that he picked Ohio State, even though they won. But, you know.
Well, didn't they say
SEC.
Yeah, of course. But didn't they say something about, I think Ohio State was like his first pick, too. Like ever. Over the head.
I think you're right. I don't know. I know this was like his 476th or something time he put on the helmet.
All right, so 476th time he's put on the helmet. So it says on October 5th, 1996, in Columbus, Ohio, he put on the Brutus Buckeye helmet. That was his first pick for a game against Penn State.
So what's that, 34 years ago?
That might have been pretty good math. No, that's terrible math, bro. We're 35 and we were born in 1990. You dumb
35.
What?
I'm not the sharpest tool in this
Bro,
game.
you dumbass. It's 29. People that were born in 90 are 29 years old.
Oh, they might be older.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what? People are going to think that I'm an asshole because first I accidentally try to dox you, and then I just call you a dumbass to everybody. You're no dumbass, bro. You're a brilliant man.
It's all right, everybody. He's my brother from another. It's just what we do.
Yeah. So, guys, everyone in the chat, I know some of you have interacted with Daniel before, but hold on real quick. Salty Patriot says, oh, why is this not showing up? Salty Patriot says, Cam, are you trying to divide us with plastic and paper? Yeah, I'm divide and conquer, right? Isn't that the what? Oh, Jackie wants to know if you're a paper guy or a plastic guy.
I'm a cooler guy. I put all my shit in coolers.
He said he puts all his shit in coolers. I'm not going to repeat myself again. Sorry, guys. I just realized I haven't told Jackie this. So this is what happens when I ask Daniel yes or no questions. I get philosophical, Dan. Well, I had to do this. Hold on. Nick Finishman says, we have goats, chickens, turkeys, and pigs. Garden plus fruit. I don't know who you were talking to, but we want to hang out at your house. Bro, you got some...
Real talk. Let's go.
Real quick, though, because this is something that I know you and I would both be thinking. So I'm like, let's go. Let's have some of this food. what if the goats, the chickens, the turkeys, and the pigs aren't for like eating? What if they're just their pets? And we're just like, yeah, let's
go.
But it's horrible, man.
No.
Like we just assume, because we're meat eaters, we just assume that's what's going on. What if they only ate the garden stuff?
So you're talking about bacon in the morning?
I mean, so how horrible would it be if you went to someone's house, you made bacon, and they're just like, dude, that pig was a pet? Oh man. But
Okay, let's go back into the 90s, and what was that movie called with the pig?
Babe or Charlotte's Web?
Yes.
Babe,
Babe,
and then Babe 2, Pig in the Big City. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And
I love that movie.
I still love bacon.
Bro, right? I could have a pet pig and still be eating bacon right next to it. And as horrible as it sounds, I think I might accidentally feed some bacon to that pig. Like I wouldn't do it on purpose.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Oh man. Salty Patriot said, I feel honored, Cam. Thanks. You should feel honored, but not for me. Me saying things is not honorable. I'm an honorable person at times. I try to be.
I'll let my fish go all the time, but if I see a pig, I don't know.
Oh my God. Hold on. Ash 1776. Ash says, as an asshole, I think you're too nice. I get that a lot. I don't know if I'm too nice. I think I'm the right amount of nice. I just got to be on my toes. Oh my God. Easy was here. Pork sausage wrapped in bacon.
Let's go.
Let's go. What we need to do is we need to start creating like the most like savage tailgate foods. Just like steak wrapped in bacon with like
with Dave's mustard on it.
Oh, so guys, because you don't know the recipe, I can tell you about it all you want. Daniel's it's Dave's recipe, or it's Dave's mustard.
It's my mom's great
recipe.
aunt.
Yeah, yes.
My mom's great aunt.
Mama's great aunt's recipe for this mustard, guys. It can go on anything. Like I've seen people that don't like mustard because it's more of like a Dijon spicy mustard, but it's not. It doesn't taste anything like it, but it's nothing like the regular yellow mustard. But I've seen people put it on everything. I've seen people that hate mustard like it, but not regular mustard. I mean, yeah.
They dip it with celery and carrots.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's not like there's not something being put into it that makes it unhealthy but tastes good. It's just natural ingredients. It's just the way that the recipe is. It's a unique taste.
And I promise you, there's no horseradish.
I would put some horseradish in there or mix it with it just to spice it up myself. But yeah, I'm glad it's not in the recipe. It'll probably ruin it.
Oh, my brother.
What's up?
Well, I was just saying, my brother.
Oh, yeah. So Prevost 13, I think that's Rob. I could be wrong. Jackie would know. He says Italian sausage, peppers, and onions on a cookie bun with mustard. Yum.
That's what happens.
What?
You put that mustard on that.
Oh yeah.
Italian sausage.
So Prevost, if we get that mustard to you somehow, I'm gonna actually get some to you somehow. Daniel,
I'll send you a jar.
All right, cool. Because hopefully I'll see Prevost at Gart, and dude, you should go to Gart. Hey, everybody in chat, pressure Daniel, make him feel inferior. No, I'm just kidding. Don't say all those things. But no, just get him to Gart, November 6th through 9th, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Your old stomping grounds, bro.
In Orlando?
Yeah, man, it's got to happen. But real quick, Bo Diddley says, okay, this is a bacon talk. Shout out to the people over on YouTube. We're obviously still on there. They haven't kicked us off. That's very nice. But yeah, but Bo Diddley, yes, it's a bacon talk. It's the first weekend, first Saturday of the college football season. It's gonna always resort back to bacon. I mean, there are games that are going on for the people on the West Coast. If they want to watch the East Coast team, they have to get up at 7 a.m. to watch like a noon game. Come on now. It's bacon talk.
Beers, bacon, and bonfires.
Let's
it's about
go.
that season.
Let's go. Oh, Dan. What a gift. What a gift. Ash 1776 says mustard is God's gift. God's greatest gift to the condiment world. Woo! That is high praise.
I might need to send you a jar, Ash.
Dude, Daniel, I just thought about this. Actually, I was trying to say this earlier. I actually forgot about it. I just remembered. So Ash, she grew up in like I'd say the 90s in East Cobb. She went to Pope, obviously. And so like she grew up in the same area that your mom was like an adult in, and your sister was like a child growing up in. Like eventually, you know what I mean? So like she
What
has
are you talking about?
what do you mean? What am I talking about? Bro,
Like in Marietta?
bro, I told you, Ash 1776 went to Pope
Yeah.
High School.
We went to Pope.
Yes.
I don't get what you're saying.
The point I'm trying to say is that the women that grew up in our area, that lived in our area, they're very different than women from other parts of the country.
Oh, 100%. No
Right.
doubt about that.
Sorry, I forgot that. Yeah, you can't just read my mind. I have to explain my words. I'm like,
Well,
dude,
you
know
gotta
where
be-
I'm going.
You got to be a lot closer than 200 miles away from me.
Fair enough. And Ash said, please do. So make sure you get that mustard.
I will.
We need at least two doors.
So I'm gonna, to everyone who's listening, I'm gonna give the mustard to Cameron, and then he'll get it to you somehow.
Daniel's gonna get me a jump for my mustard. People are gonna be following me at the airport. Yo, get his ass. He's got the mustard. Get him. So Bo Diddley says beer, bacon, and B ... I'm coming up with another word. I'll be nice. I was gonna say beer, bacon, and what? What would the other
Bitches.
bitches? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking boobies. But whatever, man.
Oh, same thing.
But-
Tilted kilt.
But nowadays with the male cheerleaders in the NFL, I have a feeling that we might want to be careful about the whole boobies thing. Because
Yeah.
if we're doing an equal rights thing, then we're gonna have to see some balls too, and I'm not about that life. Only balls I want to see out there are footballs.
Or soccer balls.
I'm talking about during college football, bro. Come on, man.
Well, same difference. Like, I can put soccer balls in football too.
Right. So Salty Patriot says, gotta go. Good show, Cam. God is king. SES equals Keystone. All right. Yes, God is definitely king. EC was here says, I'm partial to bourbon barbecue sauce. My own recipe, of course. Nice. I like that. I love when people make their own recipes of stuff. Daniel, I'm going to get you off the line so that other people can call in.
Yeah. For
All right,
shizzle.
Love you, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Love you, fam.
All right. Peace.
Peace out.
Oh, that was one of my best friends, if not my best male friend, Daniel. What a guy. What a guy. So we dang, I should have had him on. I'll have him call in another time. So he was part of that Powder Puff team. That's how we became friends. So we became friends. I'll tell the story another time, but we literally became friends because we were both on Powder Puff together, and we got paired up for one of the like tandem routines where you have to lift the other person, and he was the lightest person, so I chose him. So I was like, I'm not lifting a bunch of people. I came here to just hang out and have a good time. I'm not coming here to do real stuff. And then by the end, I'm like putting forth full effort, like doing flips and stuff. Not flips, but handsprings. But anyway, guys, lines open if you want to call in. Bo Diddley. It was bacon again. Oh, even better. Bacon, beer, and bacon. Yeah, so I have this problem where when I make bacon, because the grease is already in the pan, like, and I don't mind waiting to eat bacon for like almost a day. So I'll just kind of make all the bacon. Like I'll open the pack, especially the packages that don't reseal. I'll open it and I'm just like, well, I might as well just make all this bacon now. So then I have all this bacon and then I'm like, well, I might as well eat all this bacon now. So then I end up eating all the bacon, then I have to go get more bacon. EC was here, boobs. Yep. Hey guys, there's nothing wrong with boobs because that if you're a baby, that's how you get nourishment in food. It's natural for all men and women to appreciate breasts. And also the crazy stuff that's been going on the last like 50, 60 years with breast cancer. Like, I know they've been just poisoning us with heavy metals and stuff, but like, I feel like the breasts are definitely targeted. And it makes sense because that's the source of children's nourishment. If you can ruin the next generation's offspring, or you can ruin the next generation by ruining their offspring, ruining a current generation's offspring, then then you don't have to worry about dumbing them down later. You can control them however you want. Faith Eater Dave. I need the mustard, man. I need it bad. All right, let me get back to where we're at in the show. I'm pretty far back. Scheisler says, hello, friend. Sorry I'm late. You're not late. You're right on time. You're on God's time. Ash says, why are you mansplaining how bacon works? Ash, I'm not mansplaining. So this is something that you and I want to have a conversation with you. We can have it on air, but I feel like if other people get in the conversation, they're going to try to muddy it up. And I just want to have a heart-to-heart. I don't feel like I'm trying to mansplain. I feel like I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to understand it out loud with your assistance. So like, I welcome you telling me that I'm wrong about something, or like I'm confused, and I'm gonna go back with you and say like, no, I think it's this way. But like, that's just, I like to feel my way around an idea until I get to the point I'm getting to. Oh, we got another call coming in. This shouldn't have to worry about talking to this person because we're already set up on.
Call from Ash.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm just kidding. What's up?
So what? Yeah. Let's have it now. So I didn't hear anything that you said after. This is a conversation we need to have at some point.
Oh,
Because I figured let's do it now. And you were mansplaining how bacon works. Every time somebody eats their bacon on their plate, they have to go get more bacon. That's how bacon works.
But I don't feel like that's mansplaining. I feel like that's Cam working. Oh, the next part I said was, I like to feel my way around an idea before I get to the point that I'm trying to make. So that like, I need you to jump in and say if like I'm wrong, or if I'm like I don't consider that mansplaining. I feel like that's just stating the obvious. Like it's way over my head. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to explain it to anyone.
Yes, is over your head.
What?
Did you just say that stating the obvious is way over your head?
No, I'm saying when I'm stating the obvious, it's because it went way over my head.
Oh,
like I didn't realize.
So what is this conversation that you mansplaining isn't really mansplaining because you really, really mean it? No, I'm not mansplaining because I don't really, really mean it, because I'm trying to figure out that Jessica said it perfectly. He's Cam-splaining. I'm trying to figure out where I'm getting to. I'm not explaining anything because I don't even think I'm right yet. You're saying mansplaining, but continue.
I mean, that's probably what it is. I'm going to go with your saying on it because I don't even know what mansplaining is anymore. I just know Cam-splaining.
It's a man talking to a group of people, often predominantly a female group of people. Not saying that your chat is predominantly female, but the concept of mansplaining and saying basic things that we all know, like when you finish the bacon, you need to get more bacon because bacon is delightful.
Yeah, that sounds like what I've been doing. I just
also, you guys were talking about Powder Puff. I got thrown out of Powder Puff at Pope in I think it was like 1990, because I was running and this girl came at me and I did the straight arm.
Yep.
And her nose got all bloody from it, and I was out of the game after that. I wasn't like trying to attack her. I was just trying to keep her away from me so she didn't take my flag.
Yeah, it's not your fault that she didn't know how to move her face out of your way.
100%.
Oh man, yeah. I don't remember them doing that for our Powder Puff game, because I remember girls like being way too aggressive and no one getting thrown out. It's weird.
Yeah, well, that is weird, because you would think that it would have been more aggressive in the 90s than when did you go to high school?
I graduated 2008, so this would have been like 2000. Yeah, it would have been 2007. It would have been in the fall.
Okay. I had my second child in 2007.
Oh.
It's an absolute delight.
What second child? He's a senior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua.
My middle guy. And then you were talking about football. I spent this morning at my youngest child's football game.
Nice.
Which was good. He got a couple good tackles, and the final score was 12-36, if I recall correctly. Not super great. But it was a nice day, and you know, they know what they need to work on. The problem is that the quarterback is like 3 feet tall, and the snaps keep going for his head when he's in shotgun. So last week at the scrimmage, we were like, okay, they know what they need to work on, right? Like you can just make those kids snap the ball, make them do the shotgun snap like over and over and over again all week long.
Right.
And that got a little bit better this week. There were still some really high snaps, but then all of a sudden we have a problem with snaps under center and two fumbles in that situation. So, you know, it's freshman football. They're all learning for the first time how to play together. So
yeah,
we'll see. But it was nice. It had rained this morning and then cleared up right before the game. So kind of nice, fresh. You know how it is after it rains. Although it's better in Georgia after it rains. The smell in Georgia after it rains is just the most amazing thing ever. We don't get that here, but we get something similar to it.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah, there's drawbacks. I mean, obviously in Georgia, if it's really hot out, it gets really humid. But you're right about that smell. There's just so many plants and like just different things living out in Georgia. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I heard you talking about the wood. Oh, I think I was on the air with you when you were talking about Old New Lands, maybe
Last night.
the wood. Yeah, I love the woods in Georgia.
Did you go out when you were a kid? Did you just like you guys would just randomly like go out in the woods or like go hiking or just like mountain biking or whatever?
Dude. So in the 80s and 90s, and I include the 80s because I was born in 79, so I was 11 at the end of the 80s, so did quite a bit. We left when in the summertime when there's no school. We would leave when we woke up basically, and we would be in the woods pretty much all day. We had like this whole neighborhood kid army thing going.
Yes.
We had forts that we built. We had there was like a pond nearby, and so there was all manner of shenanigans that happened in that area. And then we went home when the porch lights came on, or if someone got hurt, we usually went home. So
we only went home for emergencies. An emergency was like mom's gonna kick your ass if you're not home, or dad's gonna kick your ass, or somebody broke a leg.
Yeah.
Oh man, we used to hide so many injuries too. Like if someone wasn't really injured, we'd be like, it's fine, just stay out here, we're fine. Don't go home.
Yeah, and it would have to be a significant injury for you to get an adult involved.
Yeah, like it usually required stitches. Like if it was a cut, it had to be stitches, or else you were just playing through it.
Rocky Top Apologist said, so does Ash like Georgia or Colorado? So I love both of them. Georgia is like my home.
Mm-hmm.
It's where not only I was born, but where my dad was born, and his dad was born, and his dad was born, and his dad was born.
I didn't know that. Sorry to cut you off, but I did not realize that you are Georgian. Like your dad's side is Georgia through and through.
Yeah, I was telling Jackie the next time you guys are at the Peachtree MARTA station, there's a plaque to a guy named Jasper Newton Smith. He built a brickyard. It's the spot where his brickyard was in the Reconstruction era, and his bricks were a lot of the rebuilding after the burning of Atlanta. And there's a plaque to him. He is my third great grandfather.
That's so awesome, guys. If you don't know anything about the South and Reconstruction, that's a freaking huge deal. Like that's a fucking huge deal. Like wow, that's so cool. And it's funny because if you ever go through the Atlanta airport, if you go through the Reconstruction era, like they talk about the era that you're describing and how pivotal it was in Atlanta becoming what it is today, and like the most like dominant, or not dominant, it's like the most traveled city in the world, or one of the most traveled.
Yeah, and it's cool because my kids they were all born in Florida, but their schooling predominant, where you're learning like state history and stuff, was predominantly out here in Colorado. And you get in public school, you get your federal history curriculum, kind of national history curriculum, I should say, and then you get whatever your state is. And so I had to learn during COVID, especially because a couple of my kids were learning Colorado history. And I had to learn what it was, Colorado history, because, you don't get the depth when you grow up in Georgia. But likewise, out here, the history of Georgia is super skewed. You get the top line headlines, but you don't get the depth, and you don't get the stories of the different different families and the different heroes and villains in the same way when you don't live there, and that's not your state history lesson every year. So I don't know. I think I love Georgia. I probably love Georgia the most out of all the states because it's it's my home. But I also lived in Utah. I love Utah. Went to boarding school there. I lived in New York for a while. My husband's from New York. And then of course Florida before we moved back to Colorado. We lived in Florida. All my kids were born in Sarasota.
Yeah, man, you're traveled, but I knew that. I knew that before I even met you because you talked about that on plenty of shows. You what was the job that you were doing before you left the business corporate world?
Management consulting.
Yeah.
For a whole bunch of different industries, mostly people projects, associated with technology change. So like cloud projects, but doing the teaming people sides of it.
Right. And what time period was this again?
I left in 2021.
2021. Oh wow, you were all the way up and through COVID. Wow. I thought you had left a little bit before
November
that.
of 2021. So most of 2021, I was still working in corporate America, which was wild during COVID and George Floyd. Right, there's lots of racial justice task force and all kinds of things, and everything was virtual because of COVID. So there was a lot of Zooms.
Yeah.
A lot of, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're out of there because that type of environment, I've seen it chew up and spit out so many people, even the most brilliant of minds and the most like godly of people. It's not a natural state for a human being, in my opinion.
Yeah, it can be really rewarding, and not just in like a monetary sense, but like the work can be really rewarding if you believe in what you're doing.
Right.
But if you stop believing in what you're doing, it gets harder to do. And then, yeah, it's a drag. Jessica says, not true, Ash. You love Florida the best. And I think it's wrong to have to pick a favorite state.
Thank you.
Because, the states, we don't have like one culture. We have some things across states that are similar in American culture, but states are so different and so cool, right? Like that's one of the things I love about arts is that not just that we get to see everybody and make new friends and all of that, but we get to see the different places,
Yeah, I agree. Like if that is the most beautiful and unique, well, not the most beautiful, but one of the most beautiful and unique things about America is that you have 50 different cultures, 50 different states, 50 different like ideas that all come under one flag and one yeah.
Yeah, a Rocky Top apologist says, Ash, have you ever been to a game at Sanford Stadium? And I actually went to cheerleading camp at Sanford Stadium.
Wow, on the field. So you got to go on the field.
And I met on the field, and I met Uga.
Oh, you've done a bucket list item of mine.
Like 1991, 92 Uga.
Oh man, I got to figure out which Uga that is. I think that might be 2 or 3. That's got to be like 3 Ugas ago, maybe. It's so sad when you really think about it. Like all these dogs that people loved, they eventually have to die. So, like they just go through dogs. But
yeah, they just. So I went to CU Boulder.
Okay.
And Ralphie, the buffalo that runs out on the field. They just like retired him. Like they're not doing Ralphie anymore, which is probably for the best. But Ralphie had a good life. I mean, Ralphie was with the herd most of the time.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it anymore because I'm, empathy or something.
Wait, so they just don't want to get another. They don't want to get another one?
I don't know. I don't know all the reasons for it, but this is the first season that they don't have Ralphie running the field. And it's the end of an era. That's weird too. Like I went back to the campus there in CU, which is an absolutely gorgeous campus.
I've heard.
10 years after I graduated. So that wouldn't have been 10 years. It would have been, I graduated in 2001. So it would have been probably 2015, 2016, I think. And we went back for a show in Folsom Field. And we were walking down from like the hill area down to the stadium, and there's a freaking buffalo-shaped swimming pool. And I'm like, how is it that we didn't have a buffalo-shaped swimming pool when I went to school there? It's like, I'm happy for the kids today, but also like, man, that would have been nice.
Well, the schools grow. Like I know because UCF was like, right when I got there was when UCF was really picking up to try to be like a national brand other than like a commuter school. So like they built up so much stuff. And I remember the football players would come back, like this guy that graduated 2007. By the time I left in 2011, he was like, dude, you guys have this whole new football facility, all the no weight training, all this stuff. He's like, I worked so hard to get this stuff and you guys get to enjoy it. And I'm just like, man, we appreciate it. But like, that's when you did a good job when you go back to your alma mater and it's better than it was when you left.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we should be happy. We left it in a better way than we found it, I guess. But the pool is cool.
Yeah.
I was like I went to school in Utah, and now they have like an equine center and like all of these different facilities. And it was like, our recreation was a lot of hanging out in fields. Like it was the middle of nowhere, rural Utah. But now they have everything to do. But it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it just means that you guys left it better than when you were there. So you did good. Yeah.
So we agree on bacon.
Yeah.
We agree on Georgia.
We agree on mansplaining because, like, I'm going to be honest with you. No one's ever broken it down to me. I just thought mansplaining was just a man explaining something. And I was like, what's wrong with that?
You need mansplaining, Ashplain too?
Yeah, I need Ashplaining of mansplaining to me. Thank you so much. but all right, Ash, I'm going to get you off the line. Thank you for calling.
Yes, talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later. Bye. Oh, man. You guys obviously know who that was. That was fun. That was actually, I've had conversations about that before. That was the first one like that. That was really enjoyable. Daniel says 34 Luke Ash Grizz. That's Daniel. It says Walton Raiders, let's go. That's our high school. The greatest high school in all of America. Named after George Walton. I believe he was a signer of the Declaration of Independence. I should know that. I'm pretty sure I do know that. I just froze up and said, I guess. Let's see. Friend of Christ says, he's telling Jessica, grew up mostly in St. Pete, so I was in the Tampa Bay area. I like that area. It's so weird for me because like I kind of like the West Coast beaches more than the East Coast beaches, but because I went to UCF, like I'm just so partial to the East Coast ones because that's the one I know the best because we just go there on the weekends. It was so much fun. I loved going to school in Florida. I'll put this up just for Ash's sake because I love it. She says Pope Greyhounds. Let's fucking go. Yeah. They Jessica's husband grew up in St. Pete. Rocky Top Apologist. Yes, good combo. Yeah, so the only thing that I forgot to say was I've also been to a game at Sanford Stadium. So this time, I remember we were there. It was the Thanksgiving. It was Georgia Tech game. It was because it's the Thanksgiving Black Friday game, I think. And man, was that a night! And so Tech was decent that year. I forgot what year it was. It must have been like 2011. Maybe they weren't decent. Maybe it was just a good game. It was like 2011 or something like that. Sorry, I got distracted by this. MKTG Dynamo. You just seem like such a nice person, so I'm not gonna be super mean. But she said, at Cam, where am I red today? Buckeyes, I mean, with heart eyes emoji. I think just because I think it's just because I'm growing soft when it comes to other sports teams that I didn't like before. Just because as long as you're America first and truly America first, it's hard for me to hate you, unless you do something that's real fucked up. But man, I don't like the Buckeyes. I don't know what it is. It almost like it's just been my experience with. Sometimes it's with the fans, but it's just been more so like childhood memories of Ohio State, like not them even winning, except for the one time they won against Miami. That pissed me off. But it's just like them screwing up everybody else's season, but just always losing in the end. It's just like, why are they even in the way? Just like play your little 1-game schedule against Michigan or 2 games against Michigan and Penn State and leave us alone. But I mean, they beat Texas, so kudos to you guys. Ryan Day is definitely added on to what Urban Meyer started. No matter how Urban Meyer might be as a person, who knows? Actually, a friend of ours from high school, he dated Urban Meyer's daughter. They're both athletes at the same school. Anyway, he actually said he was a really nice guy. Anyway, Daniel says you're welcome about Florida. Yeah, so Daniel was actually the person that I talked to the most about going down to Florida in Orlando, and he was giving it all the praise. And I may have still chosen it, but he was definitely the biggest reason why besides the actual like sports and my teammates and stuff from soccer, but like outside of my soccer life, he's the biggest reason why I chose Florida and ended up meeting Jackie down there. So the Lord works in mysterious and beautiful ways. My boy Evan is in here. Frog emoji with a salute. What's up, brother? Evan, this is for you because I don't think you were here earlier. Oh, I want to add that. There we go. Yeah, Jackie made that on AI. But yeah, that's for you, Evan. Maybe she'll make you one. Ooh. Or maybe you can make your own one. Dude, finish the story. The story was just that we had the game and we went to the game and it was a really close game, but I was with all my buddies. Man, it was nighttime, it was kind of cold, obviously in November. I forgot how they got tickets because obviously it's not that easy for students to get tickets at a school like Georgia. And all my buddies got tickets and they were able to get me a ticket. And it was probably like 10 or 12 of us up there. And I mean, I think we allegedly snuck alcohol into the stadium. Because at the time I know you couldn't bring alcohol into the Sanford Stadium. And man, or maybe it was just too expensive. No, I don't remember. But anyway, man, it was what a day. It was a great weekend, great day. I was actually so this pin over here is I got for being a pallbearer for my buddy Mike, his funeral back in, I think it was 2017. And it was 2017. And he was the one that I was staying with and got me the tickets and everything. And he was one of my best friends, if not my best friend. Definitely, he was definitely my best friend in high school. Even when Daniel and I became best friends. But yeah, so it was just a blast, man. It's a memory I'll never forget. And I've been to Sanford Stadium other times too, but that experience was so much fun. Joe K89. Oh, how I hate Ohio State. It rhymes. I like it. Let's see. Jackie's laughing about something. I feel like someone was roasting me, maybe. Let's just go down to the bottom. Let's see. Did you say Paul Barrel? Did you say Paul Barrel? Yeah. Hey, don't take me to funerals, guys. I will mispronounce words. I will smile at some inopportune times. Obviously, that was a somber day, but we're still gonna have some laughs, man. Life is full of people making mistakes, so don't judge me, Ash. No, I'm just kidding. Judge me all you want. I did say Paul Barrel. Paul Barrel. That's so funny. It's even hard to say now. Grow Wizard says, "Hey, all you flowers. Been lurking and cooking dinner. Mushroom chicken Alfredo. Oh, that sounds good. Mushroom chicken Alfredo. I love it. Go for 61. Savannah Bananas rule. Dude, I saw them for the first time. I think it was on the way back from. It was on the way back from. The first time I really watched the game was on the way back from my mom's side of the family's family reunion with my cousin, his son, and Jackie. And I got hooked. And then when we were in Deadwood, I was watching it multiple times on the TVs in Dale's restaurant. And dude, I don't care what anyone says. I know it may be a little gay, but like it's supposed to be family friendly. And to have that type of environment where kids get involved, like the athletes are having a good time. There's still some baseball involved, but like it's more just entertainment, man. It's the same reason the Harlem Globetrotters were so cool. Like, we gotta have fun sometimes, guys, especially with the way that some of these other sports have gone like crazy. It's nice to have a little relief where kids can just go out and meet kids. But yeah, Savannah Bananas rule. If we did one in Savannah, maybe we could go to a home game there. Yep. Rip Fuller, Daniel said. Rest in peace, Fuller. Yeah, man. What a guy. What a guy. No, actually, Rocky Top Apologist. That's Joey. Daniel knows him as well. Daniel, that's what the last time I saw Daniel was actually at that at the Celebration of Life that I was telling you about when we were in Deadwood. But yeah, no, that's Joey. And then so behind me, let's see, right here. This is a little painting I did. You can't really see it, but in the middle there's a white eye. Because my friend Tim that passed away, he was a Bulldogs fan, one that I have these tattoos for. And then he was also friends with my friend Mike Fuller, who's also a Bulldogs fan. And they both went and played soccer at East Tennessee State University together. Same age too. Well, one was 89, one was 90, but same year in high school. But they went and played college soccer together at East Tennessee State, and they both ended up passing away, which is crazy. Like, I know when Tim passed away, that was 2012. That was tough on Mike for about, I guess, till he passed away, so about 5 years. But it's crazy, man. Like, when you come from an area that we come from, you have every range of people, life experiences, and everything. Like Daniel can tell you guys better than anyone, at least from our time period. Like, we had kids at our school that like were legitimately gang affiliated, all the way to kids that were like children of CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. Maybe not CEO. Actually, no. I think a couple might have been, to be honest. I know we had professional athletes, children at our school. But yeah, man. And then you got the kids. You got every type of kid that you can ever meet. And so like for us growing up, everything touched everywhere with the internet. Like, you get caught up in anything, and you also like can be caught by anything. Like, you could just be living a normal, like, wholesome life, and the next thing you know, something happens. But that's life anywhere, guys. But anyway, yeah. So there we go. Rip Joey. Rest in peace, Joey. Yep. Another one of our friends that we've lost. That's crazy when you think about it. Like, obviously now that we're 35, it's a little bit different because it's been more time. But like, I remember when I was in my teens, and I was just like, man, I don't feel like people should be losing their friends at this young age. But that's why we're taking this country back, guys. And that's why we need things like football, especially like college football, man. Like, think about how many lives and stories have been made better by little events and experiences within this great American sport. So shout out to college football. Shout out to my dogs, our dogs. Shout out to all the college football teams, all the players, coaches, the moms. Shout out to the moms that help raise these boys, because you know a lot of them. I'm not gonna read this last one. That's funny. But anyway, but yeah, shout out to the dads too that help raise strong young men, and then the coaches out there, because I'll tell you, different sport, but our season started around this time too. So coaches make a huge difference, especially when you're off in college. Like, college is an indoctrination factory, and if you have a good coach, your children can be kept away from being indoctrinated, because once you get on a sports team, your coach is basically your dean. Like, that's your school. School is not secondary, it's side by side, but like, you have to treat it with the same amount of effort, especially if you're on scholarship, because if not, then you will no longer have the funding for your schooling. So yeah, make sure any parents that have kids playing sports. My mom did this all the time. It used to annoy me, but it always worked out. And if you'd rather have the dad do it, I know moms like to do it, especially with their boys. But go go get to know the coach. Make sure that the coach has to have a face-to-face with you, talk to you. If you don't know the coach and you don't trust the coach taking care of your son, and also all the good coaches, I was a coach for a little bit, but the coaches that I learned from, they genuinely meant it, but they always let the parents know that they understand that when their kid, they understand that the parents expect them to be mom and dad when their kids are away. Not like to take over guardianship or anything like that, but if their child comes to them and needs parental help with something, or needs an adult, not an adult because they're all adults, but like if they need like a parent, that's the coach's job, because the parent is in a way signing their child over to them for a limited period of time. Let's get back to the chat. Says Counterinsurgent says, my son would be a completely different man if not for the influence of some good men who were coaches and teachers for him. Raised him on my own since age 5. Shout out to you for doing that. I know that, well, I assume that couldn't have been easy. I don't know because I've never been in those shoes. So I can imagine, but I don't know. But yeah, it does take a village. Don't let the village take your child, but it does take a village to raise a child. Rocky Topologist says football players who know what pain feels like are more apt to be based than most, which is why the enemy went for them. Yeah. So for me, after all the physical pain that I've been through just from playing a sport, I know everybody's been through trauma incidents. I'm not even talking about like getting my leg broken. I'm talking about like just pain from a sprained ankle or even a broken bone, but that not something as serious as like with my leg, but other injuries, broken collarbone. There's this type of pain that you feel physically that when you get it emotionally, you can push through the emotional pain because you just do the same thing you did with the physical pain, because the emotional pain, in my personal opinion, is actually easier to deal with than the physical pain, because the physical pain, you need some outside source to get rid of that pain. Whereas the emotional pain, it's internal. Now, it's getting to that point is the difficult part, but once you're there, it's a lot easier than physical pain. Let's see. Oh, I saw one earlier that I accidentally skipped. CX Max 76. I believe that's Mrs. Rise Attire. I've heard Faraj is like a rhino, like seems to be a friend, but only on the surface. Can't remember if the problem was Israel simping or something similar. Now that must be about something else in the chat. But if you're talking about Nigel Faraj, I've heard something similar. I have too, but I'm not well adept in that, so let me keep moving. But thank you for being here. Great to see you. Let's see. Daniel says UGA broke the record today as most home wins ever in NCAA. Well, there you go, people. We're the best ever. Pack it up. Sport's over. Let's go home. Just kidding. Joe K89 says, my mom raised 7 of us in Detroit. We played every sport. Kept me out of lots of trouble. Yeah. Like when you're too tired to go do something stupid, you're not going to go do something stupid. Like a lot of kids that play football, their bodies are hurting so much that they're just like, man, I'm not going out to go party like this late. I just want to go to sleep. And then, I mean, by the time you get to high school, if you're playing sports all the time, literally all you care about are school, sports, and girls if you're a guy, and vice versa if you're a woman or a girl. Like if you don't have time for all that other stuff, kids get into stuff when they're bored and don't have things that pique their interest. I know that from my own personal experience, and I've seen it from other people's experiences. Sports was a great teacher of life, Joe K89 says. I would agree with you and add sports are a great teacher of life, because even when you're not playing the sport, you can still learn about it from it. That's why I like talking about it. Oh, maybe next week. Rocky Top Apologist, hey, you should try to get a ticker scoreboard scrolling across the bottom. Come on, man. That'd be so cool. That's a really good idea. I'm going to star that because I could actually write it up myself. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's a good idea. I like that. Just have something to catch the eye. Because right now I have like banners and stuff at the bottom. But I should probably start. I have to get out of here somewhat soon. So let me start wrapping it up. But I'm going to close down the phone line so I can just do some things. Let's see. All right. so like I have this ticker down here. Then we got Jackie's. Oh, so I totally missed Jackie's show today because I was sleeping. But I mean, it's all good. I can watch it on replay, and I like my sleep. And so recently I've been going through a bit of a transformation. And no, I'm not transferring into another gender because that's not even possible. Although science will try to tell you otherwise. But no, I could just, after this last GART, when we came back, like I don't know what it was. It was something. It was like when we landed in Atlanta and got on MARTA, I felt like I grew up a little bit, and not like a maturity level. Obviously, you guys know that I'm not more mature. Look at me. But I could feel myself growing in like responsibility for my own actions. And so yes, with that for me comes doing things that I want to do. I don't want to be pushed around by other people's thoughts and words and manipulated. So yeah, if I want to sleep when I want to sleep, I'm gonna do that. I'm unapologetically me, and I love you guys no matter what. Not no matter what, but minus the few unforgivable sins. But yeah, I feel different. So don't cross me. Just kidding. All right, let's see what Ash is saying. So Ash says, since football season started by my son plays less video games and gets to be at a reasonable hour. Yep. Yeah, because he has to. If not, he's going to get his ass kicked on the field. And I don't mean like physical. I mean, it is physical, but like just running can get your ass kicked. If you're not well rested, like dead. I know. I was trying to figure it out, and then I figured it out pretty quickly. Ooh, I like that. Joe K89 says, have ticker of the Badlands Fantasy Football League. Yeah, I don't know how we do that. That would have to be on Sundays, though. That would be during BB's show because it's college football. I mean, not college football, pro football. But yeah, I like that idea. Jessica Storm. I miss being athletic. Got to fix that. My 11-year-old plays football and basketball. Used to play soccer. That's awesome for him. And got to fix that. Yeah, it's I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the athletic part. I've always been athletic, but the like being in shape to be athletic, like actually using that athleticism for more than a few seconds or a minute. Yeah. I'll give you the suggestion that I gave myself, or that I started a few years ago, and it worked for me. Was I just started walking 1 mile every day. I started really slow, not really slow, but I just started slow, listening to podcasts. This is actually COVID time, and I just kept walking, and eventually I started going more miles. Then eventually I got bored and started running. So yeah, just start moving. And then Jackie says, Ash, hopefully that will be the same for my mother-in-law's son too. Oh, that's what she was laughing about. She's talking about me. Since I don't like attacking people, I'm not going to respond to that. I guess I will respond because that's a good one. I was laughing at Cam's face on screen. Sorry. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, I make silly faces. I love that sports takes away from screens, right? Yeah, I love being outside playing sports, but also I like playing video game sports inside too. If I had more people to play with outside, I think I'd be outside more. It's just it's hard to play soccer with anybody that like can just pass the ball the way that I want to pass it back and forth. But it's fun to teach other people too. That's why coaching is fun. She said, you may want to back up. Your mouth is covered. Your mouth is covered. Indeed, Patriot 83. How's JB like his fantasy team? He's actually, I might be able to pull it up on screen. Let me see if I can find it. How does JB like his team? Oh man. By the way, guys, I know that honestly with everyone at Badlands, it's kind of people are in the audience are hit or miss with each other and whatnot. But I know that some people have differing opinions about JB, but I'll tell you my personal opinion is he's a fantastic human being, and I love that man. He's actually more like a big brother to me than he is like an uncle to me. It's really weird because I always thought just because the age he would be like that, but he's a very open person. He respects people of all ages. I've realized that And he treats everyone, like every adult, he treats the same as he would treat somebody, not exactly the same as someone his age, but like he'll talk to you like he means it. I don't know why I can't find this. Hold on a second. Yeah, no. Not worth looking for. Sorry, JB. So JB, I don't think he's too happy about his team, but I think he's gonna roll with it. He's a good guy. Bay Theater Dave, I'm intent on getting myself back in shape. I have no one to blame but myself. Absolutely, brother. I'm the same way. We all are, and anyone that tells you otherwise is one step behind us. I'm telling you, man. Whatever you can, elliptical, walking. If you can just get up and walk, like every day, just walk a little bit farther or a little bit faster. Either same distance, a little bit faster, or walk a little bit farther. And when you're walking, swing your arms. So you're making your whole body move, literally just a normal walk. Make sure you're doing the right technique too, because you don't want to hurt your body. Like if you put all of your mind's focus into each step, one foot in front of the other, moving your body back and forth. You can even watch videos on it. It sounds silly, but if you put all your effort into walking properly, you're going to start to get yourself in shape, and then eventually you're going to find something else out. Because as long as you can walk right now, you can walk for exercise. Proud of you, brother. Jessica Storm, that's it. Everybody moved to Florida then. Yep. Jack's got jokes, Daniel says. Let me get down to the bottom because we're about to get out of here. Grease Monkey 58, I do 12-ounce curls. Hey man, those are just mini kegs. They're little tiny kegs, you know. They're kegs for fairies. Oh, that sounds terrible. That was horrible. Kegs for gnomes, garden gnomes. I feel you on that though. I've been switching that up though. I that's part of the transition is cutting back on those 12-ounce curls and switching it out for something else. Oh, Daniel just sent me a picture of Rashad Evans. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, what a funny guy. Let me see if I can share this. Oh, what am I doing? That's for personal use. Yeah. Mad funny. Oh man. All right, y'all. We need to start to get out of here. I got one more ad read that I'm gonna do. And this is the one that we've all been waiting for. This is the one that I'm most excited about. No, I'm excited about all of them, but being the person that I am and having the skin that I have, this is a very big deal for me. As soon as I find it. Oh, here we go. Boom. Get ready to ignite a revolution with soft disclosure. This isn't just a product drop. It's a full-on movement that's about to shake things up. This is personal care that doesn't mess around. No compromises, just pure unapologetic quality. First up, the lotion. Supercharged with aloe, goat milk, and our exclusive Badlands oil blend that isn't your average drugstore goop. It's a barrier-restoring powerhouse. Choose unscented when you want clean and simple, or vanilla citrus when you want to smell like you actually give a damn. Then the deodorant. Natural, aluminum-free, and straight-up badass. Built to last 2 months of daily use, with scents like crisp mint or bold lemon grapefruit. No gimmicks, just protection that actually delivers. And finally, the tallow bar. And no, it's not deodorant. It's a vanilla coffee tallow stick. Primal fuel for skin that's been through hell. Rub it where you need serious moisture, elbows, hands, knees, basically anywhere you're tired of feeling like sandpaper or just want baby soft skin. Every bottle, stick, and bar is handcrafted in Colorado by Badlanders who live and breathe truth. Partnering with Willow Wind Farm and Badlands Media, we're putting our money where our morals are. Soft disclosure. Make sure your routine make truth your routine. Make sure truth is your routine. Head to softdisclosure.com, use promo code Badlands for $5 off, and join the fight today. That's softdisclosure.com, promo code Badlands. And yeah, guys, you guys have heard me raving about it ever since I've gotten it. Oh, everything's switched up now, lights and stuff. Oh, anyway, you can see the bottle. Soft disclosure. Make sure you get it. This is the vanilla citrus. I love this one. Smells really good. I love lemon, by the way. Like the smell of lemon, essential oil, or actual lemons. It might be my favorite scent. Lemon candy, even though I know that most candies are it's pseudo lemon. It's not really lemon. It's lemon flavoring. But lemon flavoring is my favorite. I don't know why. I've always been like that as a kid. Lemon Skittles were my favorite Skittles. Strawberry and lemon were my two favorite flavors of candies growing up. But anyway, make sure you get the soft disclosure. It is fantastic lotion. Like I said, it's the only lotion I've ever used where my hands don't just dry out unless I go wash them. Like I could probably go days without washing my hands. I could probably go days without putting lotion on my hands if I didn't need to wash my hands or if I didn't get my hands wet. Like this lotion is so great, and it's not greasy. It absorbs in, and then oh man, it feels fantastic. Cam slathers now. Yeah, I slather from time to time. So since we got to get out of here soon, since we got to get out of here, let me check to see if we have rants or anything like that. And then I'm going to get us out of here, guys. So let's see. Oh, I should check the boost. That's something that I always forget to do. Or not always forget to do, but I had been forgetting to do. So I'm going to start doing that correctly. So let's start with the rants. Let's see. Got the rants. Oh, it's not on here. What's today's date? All right. While I'm doing that, I'm going to turn the music back on because I was ready to get out of here, but I want you guys just sitting here with no sounds. Man, I had a good time with you guys today. Sorry I don't have these rants already pulled up. Or not even rants, but to see if we have any rants. I see one from Counterinsurgent. Hopefully I didn't miss anything else. So for right now, we are going to just go with this one. All right. So we've got $10 from Counterinsurgent. Cam, I'm going to call in and tell you my story one of these Saturdays. Counterinsurgent, thank you so much for the $10. I would love for you to call in whenever you're feeling comfortable. Obviously, right now I closed down the lines, but in the future, yeah, definitely. Please come join the show with whatever story you want to share, and that goes for anybody out there. If you guys have anything that you want to share with the community, please come do that. I would love to hear your story. I would love to just have a conversation, because for me, it's obviously I think community is very important. If you guys have ever heard me talk about anything, obviously community is one of the biggest things. But I think it'd be really awesome if everybody got a chance to kind of speak their mind, to be able to have a voice, to be heard. So yeah, hold on just a second, y'all. Jackie's hovering right here, and I'm not totally sure what she's doing because I can't hear anything, and it's kind of making me a little jittery. That's another thing that I do from time to time. Let me stop sharing this screen. Hold on a second. Guys, I can't put the rants up on the screen, so I'm just going to read them to you. So give me just a second. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie helped me get them. I did not have them ready beforehand, so yeah. Sorry ahead of time to Alpha, because my intro is going to go a little bit, or not my intro, my outro is going to go a little bit over, but that's all right, because if you guys want to leave, you can come back and watch it later. It's just going to be the Lee Corso video. So $5 from EC was here. As chairman of the welcoming committee, it is my privilege to extend a laurel and hearty handshake to our new chatters. Thank you so much, EC was here. Sorry I missed that beforehand. And yes, welcome new chatters. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully that you read that at the beginning. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Rocky Top apologist for $5. So does Ash like GA or Colorado? Ash said that one, but thank you, Rocky Top apologist. I didn't realize it was a real brand. Thank you so much, brother. And I think that may be it, but I'm not sure. Nope, there's another one from Rocky Top apologist. He says, for $5, Rocky Top apologist says, I understand that Georgia fans are raised to be mean to other teams, but I'm glad you're coming around. Yeah, so I would say that I was definitely raised to be mean to other teams. I just chose not to do that because I always felt like I was gifted the ability to be a Georgia fan by being born in Georgia, because both my parents are from Arkansas and they're Razorbacks. And so, I mean, that would have been a lonely life, you know? So I appreciate the Bulldogs welcoming me in at the age of 3 as a fan. But I feel for other people's teams, especially because, like, thank you so much. Especially because in I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. That's what happens when you're flowing. You just go with where the flow takes you. $1 from Grease Monkey 58. Thank you, Cam. Thank you so much, Grease Monkey. I really appreciate it. Let me check the boost, and then I'm gonna try to get to this video so we can get out of here, so that Alpha can get his show ready or get his show started. And if any of y'all want to watch the Lee Corso thing, you're more than welcome to do that. So let me get to the boosts. And a lot of times there usually aren't boosts on here for me. Oh, it looks like there might be one. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Let me share my screen, guys. I only say that because I feel like you guys put them in the Rumble Rants, which I really appreciate. So thank you guys so much for that. All right. So we got Badlands boost from Michael Toolmaker. Michael Toolmaker said, oh, this is from August 27th. So that would be a couple days ago. He said it's for $77.77. I love the number. Thank you so much, Michael Toolmaker. I hope you see this show. I really appreciate it, man. I know you've been busy. Thank you very much, brother. He says, hey, my friend, I haven't been able to catch you live in a while, like we just said. You bring such a positive vibe into so many lives. I try to add a little fuel to your tank whenever I can. Love you, brother. Where we go one, we go all, and nothing can stop what is coming. With the praying hand emoji, American flag emoji, and a praying hand emoji again. Thank you so much, Michael Toolmaker. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate those kind words more than anything. The monetary significance isn't lost on me, but the emotional support that y'all give me and the love that you give me is worth every second of any of the work that I do, and I appreciate y'all for everything. With that being said, I'm going to get us out of here. Thank you so much for flowing with me this evening. Let me pull up this video real quick, and I will end with that. If anyone has anything else that they need, figure it out like adults. We're all adults here. I got that from Ron Swanson. He said, if you have any problems, figure them out yourself like adults. And now I need to find the thing I'm looking for. Oh, it's in my bookmarks. Yeah, make sure you guys get over to Flow when you're done, because as much as Alpha, CanCon, JP, and myself and Caleb give each other shit, we love and appreciate each other. So with that being said, you know what, guys, I'm not able to find this video right now. Actually, yeah, I am. Hold on a second. We're gonna find this video. It's gonna play. We're gonna make this happen. Oh, this is a different one, I think. But either way, we're playing this one. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being patient. If you weren't patient, sorry about your lack of patience. I hope you work on that. And if you don't want to work on it, that's your prerogative. And I respect you for it. And I appreciate you. So with that being said, this, I think, is a different video than what Rocky Top Apologist had in mind, but we're playing it anyway. And this is going to be our outro. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed rest of your Saturday. Enjoy People. It should be starting right now. It's already on, I think. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. And yeah, go Dogs.
It's been said that life is a matter of choices. Some are small.
Colorado in a big upset. I'm going with sweet home Alabama.
While others define who you are. Like choosing to follow your passion.
Come on and run it. Get step right in here.
Or a job you love.
I'm football coach Lee Corso.
Choosing to surround yourself with the right people. And choosing to treat those people right. Ultimately, the way you look at the world is itself a choice.
Not so fast, my friend.
Opting for spectacular over mundane.
Look at OC running away. But that dog is ugly. The Lord of the Dance.
Instead of why, choose why not. Go big before going home. For 29 years, every game day, one choice has risen above the rest.
Roll Tide! Roll Tide! Give me some Off comes the headset, on goes the headgear, and the crowd goes crazy.
This pick has become iconic, not because of the matchup, because of the man. And for one final time, the choice is his.